Salute to you for joining me. I appreciate you here on Rastas Realities, where the real is raw and the truth is the law. A moment of clarity. Contained throughout this channel are factual, informative, entertaining, and personal breadcrumbs that leads to, well, let me just put it this way. You, the listeners, the viewers, are going to be the second to know where the trail ends. So until that time, you're going to have to stay tuned, subscribe, and join me on my journey as you embark on yours. Speaking of journeys, there's something that I would like to disclose, as it revealed another moment of clarity within my mind and reality. When my second born got himself in some sort of jam that led to some people going ham, and bullet burned him to the tune of 9 times. Anger, rage, curiosity, sorrow, helplessness filled my mind. For a while I was numb, dumb, blind to the big picture, too busy concentrating on the minor pixels. But life has strange ways it displays and hits you. It is up to the individual, both mental and physical, to practice perceptions and use intellectuals to further residuals and combat the traps. Imagine that. An overnight shift, getting texts and calls that my second gift was fighting hard to live, but what came to mind at that time, if he dies, how will this man live? I did so much to show him the game, from birth to teen. I couldn't understand how anyone would stand in between a man and his seed in the interest of greed. As feelings stirred day after day, working and waiting for words that someone would say, he didn't make it. My second-born's life force was extinguished away by dumb decisions, disappointments to dad with laser precision. What makes it so bad and so unfair is that my mind actually went there. So after that chapter of brief self-loathing, I thought of my content and what I was exposing. Like lightning bolting, it left my body all emotions and begins the project as my mind raced and found logic. My eyes widened, and to my delight, it occurred to me that throughout my history that I also put myself in some pretty tight slings. Understood right at that moment, he needs support too early for morning. I was his age once and did foolish things as the thoughts rolled on, but through it all, it was my near-death experiences that I shared with my second born. It was amazing that I survived as many times collectively as the shots he took in one drive-by. That spoke to me, and as disappointed as I was at him, I had to pick up the mirror and glance at the reflection of the dark-skinned Slim. Got my mind right so my sight was clear and indicative of the positives and lack of fear. Despair no longer had a place over here. The scales had tipped in my favor of fair. So at that moment, those previous thoughts no longer scared me. And this was another moment and steps of clarity. I can go on, but I will stop at that. Besides, gotta leave and want more, so you will be back. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed the content, please subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I go live. Thank you again, my friend and foe. because it makes me smile, not frown, to know that my message massage your mentals, and like a rental you checked in and out. Truth, reality is what this channel is about. I am R. Akil Bomani for Rastas Realities. Peace.